G'day and welcome to Tips Over Tea with UTV. So I've got my cup from last time, which I asked you the question about if you remembered that why this cup was important. This cup was important, which you'd never know, because I used to run a program in the Kalahari Desert in South Africa where we used to take kids and go and work in remote schools. And on my last trip there, I bought that cup on the way out of leaving from the airport, which you would never have known, but it's just that little kind of trivia bit. Today, my cup is just a normal cup of coffee, so it's quite cool. But no more quizzes about cups. But today we're going to be looking at how to set up a quiz, a self-marking quiz in Microsoft O365. So let's jump into my O365 account and show you how to actually find where to start building a quiz. On your launch page, you'll see that there is a thing called Forms. It may appear here, it may not appear here. If you click on Forms, it'll ask you to build one. Or if you go to the Start New button and hit that, I can have the same kind of thing where I can do a normal form or a quiz. So if I go through that other link, it'll still take me to these two options. Or if I go to that one, the plus button, I can find it here. Now, a survey is a survey that you send out to people that doesn't get marked. A quiz is one that gets marked. So that's probably the best way to go. So let's go to the quiz one and open that up. And we're going to start building a quiz here. So let me type in a maths quiz one. So I'm going to do a mathematics one because I used to be a maths teacher. I can put a description of what the quiz is about, and I can drop a picture in here if I want to make it look a bit nicer. If I go to add new, types of questions I can add a multiple choice, a text, a rating, a date. If I bring the arrow key down, I've got these other options here as well. But in this one, in my demo today, I'm just going to look at a multiple choice. So if I open up that, I can write in a question. So let's just plop in a question here that I've got. I've already pre-written it because otherwise it takes too long. So this is a loan question where I want the kids to work out a fortnightly repayment. I can then write in the answers. Now, once again, I'm making these up because I actually haven't worked out the answer yet. So if in real life, I'd have the right answer here because you need the right answer. And I'm going to give them three options. I can keep on adding more and more options if I want to. Now, this is a quiz, whenever I enter a question, you'll see that on the right-hand side, I can bin the question, I can add a comment, or I can tick it right or wrong. So if this was just a normal form, a survey form, those options wouldn't be there. And you have to choose a quiz format to start with because you can't choose it afterwards. So here I am, I'm running away. That's the right answer. I'm going to put a correct answer there. And then here, see how I've got that comment button? I can actually give the kids a bit of a hint if they've got it wrong. So I'm using this in a formative context. So I'm going to come into here and go, please watch this video. So I want to use this quiz for learning. So I've got a video that explains how to do fortnightly repayments. Let me just copy the link to that, come back to here and drop that link in there. So what I would like the kids to do, if they get the question wrong, to go and watch this video, learn how to do fortnightly repayments, and then come back in and give it another shot. So if they get the question wrong, either in this option or this option down here, I'm going to give them the same feedback. So now this is a quiz that not only does it mark straight away, it gives them feedback so they know what to do next. I can give it, say, 10 points. Okay, it's worth about 10 points there. I can let them choose multiple answers. I'm going to make it a required question. And then in these three dots over here, I can actually shuffle the options around, change them to drop-down lists rather than a tick list, and a couple other bits of people. I can do a subtitle, which then explains the question a bit more, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. So now what I'd like to do is come across here and make it look a bit nicer. At the top, I've got a theme, so I can pick a theme here that looks nice. So this is a math one, so let's grab something that looks like that. That looks pretty cool. Great. The share button, I'll talk about that in just a smidge. The three dots on the right-hand side give me some settings. If I click on those settings, I can show the results of the quiz automatically straight away, which is what I want. I want the kids to fill it out, get the response, and then go back and do it again. I can choose who can fill the form out, either someone in my own organization or externally. I'm just going to make it people inside my school or organization, and I'm going to let them do multiple responses. This also will grab their name when they fill it in, so I don't need to actually ask for the name in the form. Down here, I can then do a start date, end date, shuffle the questions around, and have a thank you message at the end. I can also come in here and send an email response to the people saying thanks for sending out the form, or get an email saying someone has filled out the form. I probably wouldn't tick that in a school because I'd get heaps of emails from it. That's cool. When I get to the sharing button, this then shows me how to share it with other people. Now I can do it a couple of ways. In here, once again, I can choose whether I can do it with anyone with a link or only people in my organization. And then that link there, which I can copy, I can drop onto a website, into a page, into an email, do it in a post, drop it into a Microsoft Teams post, whatever I want. They click on that link, it'll automatically take them to this form, which is pretty nice. So what does it look like for them? So if I go to my preview button then gives me the capacity to actually do it. And it says, hey, Adrian, because it knows my name because it's grabbed my ID off our logins. I'm going to go click on that one for wrong, go submit. And then here it says, hey, do you want to review the response? Oh, okay, that'd be great. So I can view it and it goes, oh, look, blah, blah, blah. Watch this video and then you can come back and give it again. Oh, okay. So once I've watched that video, I can come back to my thank you page, submit another response, come into here, submit it. And now that I've got it right, I can view my response. Yeah, I got it right. It's fantastic. So I got 10 out of 10, which is brilliant. Now, the teacher, what they see is over here, the responses. I can see 2 responses. And then here you can see that half right, half wrong. I can then grab the more details and it will give me the 2 people that filled it out and their results. So I can quickly see how my kids have gone really quickly in that group. The nice thing about this is that if you've got a whole lot of questions in a quiz and you set it for homework and the kids have done it, you can see how many people got it right or wrong. If a whole lot of people keep on getting the same question wrong, it means you might need to go back and reteach it. So it's a really good way of doing it. So this is in Microsoft Forms. It's absolutely super cool. There's more things we can do, but in 10 minutes, that's as much as you're going to get. So I really hope that was useful today. 10-minute tip on how to use Microsoft Forms to mark a form automatically for you that you can send with your kids. See you next time.